Are you a Dragon Ball fan that hasn't read the manga? Good news for you. You now have a whole world of amazing stories ahead of you. If you haven't read the manga already, I'm going to list a few reasons as to why you should. So let's get into it. First off, the artwork. The original manga volumes are entirely written and illustrated by Akira Toriyama. It is exactly his vision. Akira Toriyama only had one assistant to do things like colour in the hair and do backgrounds. He also had an editor. This is crazy considering Akira Toriyama's workload at the time, and is really a testament to how good of a mangaka Akira Toriyama is. This is all Toriyama's work, unlike the anime, which is of course a lot of different animators and teams working together, which isn't a bad thing, just not Akira Toriyama's sole vision. The artwork in the volumes is superb, and makes for a read that consists of light-hearted, comical moments, juxtapositioned with serious, high-stakes battles for the fate of entire worlds. Simply superb. No filler. One of the big benefits to reading the manga, rather than watching the anime, is that there's no bad filler. As you will most likely know, in the anime there was a lot of filler like Fake Namek, Garlic Jr. Saga, etc. Whilst there is some good filler, the majority of it is unnecessary and frankly boring. There is also no elongation of the scenes to pad out the runtime. In the anime, they had to wait for Akira Toriyama to release the volumes, and in the meantime had to pad out the fight scenes and episodes, often glaringly so, which I find really frustrating to watch back. The manga completely eliminates this problem. No bad dubbing. I find the manga translations from the original Japanese to be pretty spot on. There are a few Viz-isms, as they've come to be known the fan base, but they are in no way as bad as some of the dubs by Funimation. One example is them referring to Piccolo as a Saiyan, for example.
Piccolo shows up. Now Piccolo's a Saiyan just like Raditz. Now Piccolo's a Saiyan just like Raditz.
And another would be them referring to Cell as an android, and there are some other pretty terrible dubs. So yeah, the pacing. I know that I briefly covered this in the no filler section, but I really must revisit this in its own category, as it's my main reason for not watching anime as much as I would, or choosing the manga much more often than the anime. The long panning establishing shots in the anime are sometimes so long and frequent it really bugs me, and quite often nothing happens in a whole episode. You can get through 2 or 3 episodes and nothing seems to have actually happened. Every single volume in the manga has substance and its own place in the story. Now, after all of this ragging on the anime, you might think that I'm not actually a fan, but that's not the case. The anime itself has its redeeming features, and I'll now list a few. Some of the fight scenes are superb: Cell vs Android 16, Piccolo vs Android 17, and Goku vs Cell, just to name a few. Seeing the manga come to life is done very well in some instances and others. Some of the voice acting is also amazing. Chris Sabat's Vegeta and Piccolo, along with Damian Clark as Cell, just to name a couple. Overall, they're both great, and each have their own merits, but if you consider yourself a Dragon Ball fan, you owe it to yourself to give the manga a try. You'll be hooked. Thank you for watching this video. Do you disagree with any of my points? Let me know in the comments below. Also consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps out and ensures that there'll be future content. See you in the next one. Bye.